Hello, Gemini. I am Portic, and this is your April 2020 tarot forecast. I'll be giving you a Celtic Cross reading for the month of April for all Gemini individuals out there, sun, rising, and moon. See what information, insight, and advice we gain into the month of April 2020. So, without further ado, we would like a Celtic Cross reading for Gemini, all Gemini people, sun, rising, and moon, for the month of April 2020. Let us see what we get. And there it is. Okay, so we have, for your current outside influences, the High Priestess reversed. For the challenge, the Six of Cups reversed. For the underlying energy, the Five of Wands reversed. For the past and issues you've had to deal with, the Knight of Wands reversed. For what you hope to achieve, the Hierophant reversed. For the near future, the Knight of Swords reversed. For your attitude or position on the situation, the Ten of Cups. You are feeling good this month. For the outside force coming in, the Three of Pentacles reversed. For your hopes or fears, the Devil. You may be feeling good, but there's some tricky energy in the mix. Oh boy. And the final outcome card, the Queen of Cups. All right, so not bad. There's some craziness at times, but it turns out really well, I think. So beginning with your current outside influences, the High Priestess reversed. This represents how you are beginning the month of April 2020. So the High Priestess reversed reminds us that we need to trust our intuition. She also reminds us, is there some kind of secret that may be hidden from you? You know, the High Priestess is telling us about a secret. Is there some kind of occult knowledge that is either being used against you, or you're tempted to use it in a way that is not in alignment with your own sense of morality or something of this nature? You know, be wary of this. However, in a more positive sense, the High Priestess reverse can sometimes indicate the end of withdrawal, the end of loneliness, coming out of one's shell and getting out into the world somewhere. And so perhaps some Gemini people out there will find a way to connect more with the rest of the world, even if we're all kind of forced to be more or less distant from one another right now, at least physically. For the challenge card, you got the Six of Cups, and you did get it reversed, but let's look at it upright to zero in on it properly for the challenge. So, Six of Cups, so often indicative of the beginnings of a new relationship, the early phases of dating and the excitement surrounding that. In the Thoth deck, this card is known as Pleasure, and indeed for good reason. It's this like delicious emotional harmony, but it's showing up as your challenge card, as if to say, for one thing, achieving that kind of harmony or maybe allowing that as your challenge this month. But I would say more specifically with this card's connotations with someone from the past, there may be someone from your past who tries to like re-enter your life this month, or maybe it's more so that you want to be able to return to a time that felt more innocent in some way, or that feels nostalgic to you perhaps. So let me just scan some of these other cards here, though, to get like hopefully a better idea of what this may mean for you. Well, okay, some of these cards. Okay, I think what the cards are getting at here is that there's a need for excitement. There's a need for fun and excitement for Gemini this month. And that's really what this is trying to get across to you, the message of the Six of Cups here. It's like, yeah, whether it manifests literally as like, if you're single, finding someone new to start dating, or maybe you're not single and or you're just not interested in dating, well, then maybe a new creative project or something that gets you excited and gets your creative juices flowing and gets you like more involved with life, having a lot more fun. All right. So for the underlying energy, you have the Five of Wands reversed. This is everything that is forming a foundation for your current situation this month. So this is good. We like the Five of Wands when it's reversed, usually a lot better than when it's upright, because this is showing like a sort of recovery from conflict. It's showing more optimism, more people getting along, more harmonious energy. That which was once split into conflict, like where there was once conflicting egos or conflicting perspectives, has now been brought into greater harmony. And there's this sense maybe of fun or of friendly competition or something of this nature. And this type of like hopeful, more optimistic energy is supporting you this month. This is forming the foundation. This is sort of beneath the surface, but still very much, sort of fueling things on. Five of Wands, wands are fire. It's the fire that fuels you this month. For the past and issues you've had to deal with that then lead into the present, you got the Knight of Wands reversed. So first of all, with this being a court card, perhaps a number of Gemini people out there have had some conflict with an adult male fire sign. That would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That could be a potential issue. But in a more generalized sense, we're looking at the idea of just low energy, a lack of motivation, a lack of being able to assert oneself and take action and get out there and make things happen. And then when we see that High Priestess reversed for your current outside influences, it's like saying, oh, yes, maybe a lot of you have been feeling drained or just exhausted by the recent challenges that you have faced. And now with the High Priestess reverse beginning the month of April, there's a bit of recovery from that. There's a bit of getting out there again, or like not feeling so drained and exhausted, I suppose. Not feeling so vampirized. All right, so for what you hope to achieve, you got the Hierophant reversed. You are wanting to shake things up this month. You're wanting to go against the status quo. You're wanting something new. Again, like we were talking about with the Six of Cups, something new, something fresh, something exciting, something fun. Speaking of fun, this is a 5. You got the Five of Wands for the underlying energy, 2 5s, your 5th house of love, fun, romance, risk-taking, children, gambling, all of these things activated this month, but especially like fun and love and romance, any or all of those, I would say especially activated for the 5th house energy. That's what you're wanting this month. I think a lot of Geminis are probably sick of this social distancing, which would be a Gemini trait. I mean, well, you might like being alone for a while, but Gemini is not the kind of sign, from my observation, that likes being alone for too long. Like you like it for a while and then you hate it. And this is what we have. For the near future, you got the Knight of Swords reversed, representing about the first week or two of the month. So, isn't it interesting? Almost the exact same thing happened with Taurus just before you. This is corresponding to Mercury's continual journey through Pisces, where it is very confused and it is not clear. This card, among other things, and its reversal can often indicate not being clear about things, not seeing things clearly. And so, representing the first week or two, well, it's about halfway through the month that Mercury moves into Aries. I don't have the exact date in front of me, but it's roughly halfway through the month, and this is about the first week or two. So indeed, a lot of us are going to be feeling confused, and if not confused, just not totally clear for the first week or two this month. So know that will be a challenge, but you're definitely not the only one. In other senses, the Knight of Swords reversed, another court card, could represent a conflict with an adult male air sign. That would be another Gemini like yourself, or Libra or Aquarius. So do be aware of that. Watch out for, especially if you, let's see, well, the two reversals that we have here with these court cards are the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, especially if you know someone who's like a fire sign sun and air sign moon, or vice versa. Be wary of that person. All right. For your attitude or position in the situation, about halfway through the month, you got the 10 of Cups. How magnificent. So even though we may be living in some dark times right now, many a Gemini out there is feeling really good this month. This is a sense of great success, accomplishment, achievement, emotional fulfillment, harmony with family, harmony around your home, acclaim, especially great social acclaim, recognition, the completion of one phase and then the beginning of another. The only thing I would slightly caution you about with this is technically this is how you're feeling, not literally, not necessarily what is literally manifesting or has manifested. And so the only risk here would be feeling like things are better than they are, like slipping into assuming that things are more positive than they actually are. So just be careful of that, especially, we just got done with a card that was saying make sure that you see things clearly this month and you don't get caught up in illusion. But I mean, you're probably good to go. For the outside force coming in, you got the Three of Pentacles reversed. Now, this may represent someone, maybe even multiple people, who is / that are uncooperative with you. Someone who is not willing to help you in the way that you want them to help you or need them to help you, or whatever. Could be some unpleasant communication coming your way. So that can be potentially problematic. In a more generalized sense, the Three of Pentacles reverse can be, like struggling to find good work opportunities and things of this nature, but it's the outside force coming in. So the only other way I see this possibly manifesting for you this month is if you've been searching for a job, there may unfortunately be a lack of opportunities this month. So for your hopes or fears, you got the Devil. So, wow. There may be a trickster in your midst, or maybe worse than that, a deceiver. But again, this is kind of like the 10 of Cups in a way. This is just your hopes or fears, not necessarily what is literally manifesting. But for some reason, many of you are worried about either a person who you feel like you can't trust or is toxic to you in some way, perhaps, and or a situation that you feel chained to, or that you feel is like limiting you or is very unhealthy for you, that is on your mind. Perhaps, again, even just feeling stuck inside way too much, feeling chained in that sense. Although with something as heavy as the Devil card showing up, I'm wondering if it isn't something more for many of you. So, beware of that potential darkness. For the final outcome card, you got the Queen of Cups. So, seems like I keep saying this month, but all's well that ends well, I suppose, perhaps. Or I think I said that a lot last month. I can't remember. But Queen of Cups, compassionate, healing energy, emotional understanding, a deep understanding of the emotional realm. So this could be like you helping someone else. This could be someone else helping you. It could be both. It could be either or. But it's the month for you, Gemini, is really ending on a soft, compassionate, healing, harmonious note, interestingly enough. And so whatever confusion or lack of clarity may have plagued you, it isn't really affecting you at the end of the month, it looks like. And then this desire for excitement and fun, well, it looks like while you may very well get that, by the end of the month, that has turned into a more like a deeper, like more meaningful, compassionate, healing energy with this Queen of Cups card. So that's very interesting. And even just like the exploration of the subjective emotional realms, the spiritual realms with this Queen of Cups is another strong possibility with a card of that nature. Mr. Poetic, YouTube is not notifying me yet of your uploads. Sorry about that, Ryan. I know we was struggling with that recently, but it looks like YouTube is eventually showing these in people's sub boxes, but unfortunately, yeah, I don't know what their issue is, but anyway, so that's about it, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great month indeed. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe if you're not already, as I'm always streaming more astrology and tarot related content to this channel. Also, if you would like a personal reading with me, I am now doing live tarot readings on this channel every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'm doing pay what you want system. So you can come by and donate literally as little as $1, and I'll be happy to give you a reading on any question of your choice, so long as it is ethical. So again, that's Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time until about 8 p.m. Eastern time, or longer if there's a high demand. Thank you. You are very welcome, Elle. I think is that Liz? Well, you are very welcome. I'll have to rewatch this one. Yeah. I hope you enjoy it, Ryan. It's a very interesting reading overall. It really is. There's a strong indication of fun that is trying to like emerge into your life this month. And it looks like a lot of you end up, well, you're at least feeling good with this 10 of Cups, your attitude or position in the situation. But then, as I was mentioning a little bit ago, it turns into something deeper, most likely with that Queen of Cups at the end. So yeah, let me know how it goes if you want to. I would be interested to find out. Liz, I knew it. I knew that was Liz. All right. So thanks again so much for watching. Let's see. Do I have any other announcements to make before I end this? I don't think so. Just hope that everyone is staying safe out there. Really interesting read. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I think so too. It was very fascinating. I love the 2 5s activating that 5th house of fun and everything. So, all right. Thanks so much, Gemini. Hopefully things turn out okay. Will do. I hope they do indeed. I hope they do. Yeah. Thanks so much, and have a great day or night wherever you are. Am I going live again tonight? I probably will after this with the reading for Cancer. Like, yeah, I think I still have enough time. Like, if I could, if I felt like I had the wherewithal, I would go live after dinner as well. And I don't know, I'm almost thinking of maybe bringing back a little bit of kind of content that I used to do, just maybe like once a week or something, but I'm not sure yet. So I'm not sure if I want to like announce it or whatever. But yeah, I've been thinking about that. And I'm thinking if I do end up doing that, I'll do it on Mondays. So today's a Monday, but I was thinking maybe next Monday, but who knows? So anyway, yeah, I should be back tonight regardless with at least one more stream. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much.